Good morning. Wait, no. Good morning, gamers. Welcome, everyone. I am sitting here for the first time in a Final Gamer stream. I have a little guest. How we all doing?
Hey.
Good morning.
Can you hear
gamers. I think, yeah. How's our audio chat? We sounding good?
Yeah. We spent the last 15 minutes playing with cables. This is my cable. This is John's mic. These are my headphones. But this is my cable. But then you go further down and it turns into John's cable.
Yeah. I'm going to just do a little test here, chat. Are you guys hearing some music right now? Can you hear that, Brian?
Damn.
I don't know
Sounds
what that
good.
is. I don't know what that is. Chat, can you hear the music?
Can you gamers hear that?
Yes. Let's fucking go. Okay, so there is music playing, so we got sound. So, for those of you who may be unfamiliar, who we got sitting here is Brian of Let's Fight a Boss fame. Brian, we haven't made any internet content together in about 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, about 2 years.
And I figure that's long enough. Let's hang out. Let's do some stuff.
Like we hang out privately, but this is a good opportunity.
Don't you tell them what we do privately. That's not their business.
I tell everyone what we do
No,
privately.
Brian, no.
So what we'll do is we'll do a Q&A afterwards about what John and Brian get up to.
No, that's not going to happen.
And we could talk about birding. We could talk about
no. This is a mistake.
what we do with those pipes.
I immediately
and
regret.
we could talk about.
So Brian, I don't know if you've ever kind of watched my streams, but
No.
the kind of whole the kind of whole making fun of me thing doesn't really fly anymore. In general, I've kind of repositioned my brand into high level gaming moments.
Okay, so chat. Do you respect John or do you make fun of John?
You're about to be humiliated, Brian.
I'm seeing a couple answers there where they're like,
oh, there's like a 15-second delay on chat, so it'll take a second.
oh, cool. Is that in case someone says a no word?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. See, respect. We have one capital letter, respect.
Yeah, I think that's respect for me. I don't think that's respect.
Mondo cool.
What the hell was that?
To catch you all before work.
That is
Hope you
our
have good
subscription
stream.
noise. Hex Trainer Evie, thank you for the subscription. Hyped to catch you all before. Hope you have a good stream.
Are they little cash trinkets?
Yeah, that's those are little. Listen, the Final Gamer's got to get paid somehow. Okay.
Hello, Final Gamer. Hope you're doing well. Actually, just finished the battle. Look
Isn't
outside.
it cool?
Reminds me of the game Sweet Home.
It's Vegeta being like, "That's right." Well, you heard it.
Yeah, I did, yeah. Mondo cool.
Yeah, Krillin's like, "Wow, this healing tube is Mondo cool," and then Vegeta goes, "That's right, boys, Mondo cool."
He's never used those words in a sentence.
Yeah, one of the reasons I wanted to bring you on here, Brian, is because you are a Nintendo enthusiast.
Yeah,
I would say
I play Nintendo games.
I'm an adult, so I don't really care about Nintendo, but I respect the subsection of humans that really just really get excited for that fucking bullshit.
So I'm just one of those special little guys that you're rooting for.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
You know, I was playing my PlayStation 5 the other day, so I'm a pretty grown-up gamer these days. I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I found a cool trick with AAA games. You wait 5 years and then they're playable. You know.
Yeah.
You do not buy a AAA game.
They're
at
playable,
launch.
and also they cost like $5.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like way cheaper than it is. It's fantastic. Do you know what? I was very sick with a sinus infection as well, and I needed to play a simple game where my brain functions were kind of at a low baseline. So I got Captain Toad, and that game came out like yonks ago.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good. It's like a cross between Donkey Kong 94 and Monument Valley, and it's a sleepy game.
Okay. Is it not like, are the puzzles, that's not a puzzle game, is it?
It's a puzzle game, yeah.
Okay.
And
I've
there's no jump.
I've been playing a lot of Void Stranger, and I find that like it's one of those games where I can feel my brain running out of the chemicals it needs to work as I play it.
Oh yeah,
you know, and eventually I'm just like, I gotta fucking duck out of this thing.
No, like it was perfect for when I was sick, because I'd be like, look, I don't have a lot of physical energy. I do have mental energy, but that wore my brain out nice and good. I also played a demo for a game. You can play it on Switch, I think on Steam as well. I think it's out next month, and it's called Pipistrello, which is Italian for bat. And you play as a cool little bat with a yo-yo.
Yeah, but like Brian, you know, I don't play games with titles that are in a foreign language. Like, you know, it makes me uncomfortable.
Well, you know,
I speak
It's
I
good.
speak one language, and that is our native language of English.
yeah. John doesn't know no Irish.
No. Hey, on Will Cadagum on Cockамillish. There you go.
That's. Can I have chocolate cake?
Yeah.
Yeah, unwill catagum dulgadi an leheris
Yeah.
mal shade of holly. That's can I go to the bathroom, please?
Yep.
Ismalam uktaroita. What does that mean?
I like footballs. No, that's a Leroyd. Apples.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Okay. Look. We didn't eat a lot of ice cream growing up in Dublin.
No, there's no. I think ice cream only got here in like 2003.
Harrison Waquez says missing Fatboy Friday.
Oh, I've been having so many Fatboy Fridays.
Yeah, I get questions about your Fatboy Fridays, Brian. Do you wanna speak at length about them?
Okay, so Fatboy Friday is usually when there's an impending launch of a video game you're looking forward to. Hopefully the video game arrives, patched and complete. This isn't like a situation where you play the game and it doesn't work. But you pre-ordered a game and it's due to arrive in your house either Thursday night or Friday morning. But the plan is you get all your sweet nourishments, you get your drinks, you get your sweets and treats, get it all lined up on the Wednesday or the Thursday, because on Friday you are not leaving that couch. You are having a Fatboy Friday. You are becoming one with the couch. Like, I want DNA and thread joined together by the end of that session.
Yeah.
I want you to just forget about the time. You are just absorbed by that game. It doesn't really happen as much because sometimes I'm like looking forward to a game and then I'm playing it, but I'm like, it's not really clicking with me. It usually takes a couple hours for a game to kind of get in there.
Yeah.
You're not.
Brian, shut the fuck up for a second. It's time for Brian's old school anime reviews. And Brian, today you are going to talk about Elfen Lied.
The blossoming of a young woman and the burgeoning love of an older man. I am the older man. I watched that show as an adult. Probably should have watched it as a teenager. It would have guided me through my adolescence in a more productive way. But as an adult, I watch it. I'm like this. But then I'm like this. Elfen Lied. Pronounced Elfen Lied. But my friend, you are not being lied to. That is what you see on screen. Violence and or blood. The main girl, New. She dresses like an elf, completely separate to the name Elfen Lied.
What about the subtext?
The subtext is, do I love my cousin? And what do I do about it? I like Elfen Lied. I like to watch that show.
I like Elfen Lied as well. I think Elfen Lied went through its kind of...
that was a real Tower Records
everyone
DVD.
loved it, and then everyone was like, wait a minute, this is actually fucking garbage. And now I feel like, mainly because of Hazel's video essay, people have kind of come back around and like, no, it's actually good. There's actually shit to like about this.
It's been re-examined and everyone has their glass of wine and they're like, yes, intelligent.
Yep. But yeah, Brian, I believe you had some predictions for us.
Yes, I do. I sent them to you as a document. Now, I've written down my answers.
Okay.
Do you have the document handy, or do you want me to send it to you again? I got an email here saying, Super Eye Patch Wolf is live. We streamin'.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
It's damn true.
I do. No, I don't watch here. I do have the Twitch app. Maybe that's why I get this stuff. So I wrote down 10 predictions.
Okay.
And
maybe I'll throw this up on screen.
yeah, do.
I'll just turn my Facebook off because the little weirdos, Brian.
Oh, those little dox pigs. They'd be squealing.
Yeah. Michelle looks pretty today. You don't know what Michelle looks like.
Michelle looks terrible today. I'm so sorry.
She never looks terrible.
No, she looks unreal.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see.
You just wrote down fat.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that wasn't on camera, so it didn't happen.
You got fat on the brain.
Well, I mean, you need fat deposits in your brain.
It's definitely getting fat this week. It's getting real warm too. It's like the sun's out, and it's kind of getting stinky in here.
Yeah, I have a little saying I came up with, Brian.
That's right, boys. Mondo
Say once in a
cool.
while. Sun's out, guns out.
Oh, that's really clever.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to hide that email as well? That okay email? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
That's probably private.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see anything else there that could be culpable.
I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bup.
There we go.
Shall we
So
move
I've
this up here.
Oh yeah, there we are. I've written down mine already just to kind of speed up the process. So yeah, the first one is, when is the release date of the Switch 2? I've said Friday, June 27, because I think it's sooner than we think. And
I think June sounds reasonable. June makes sense.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be early June, so I'd say late June.
I'm gonna go June 20th.
Yeah,
I think that's the window.
There's no way it's Friday, June 13th. They're not gonna do an unlucky number.
Yeah.
But I was looking at the Nintendo Today app, and tomorrow and Friday they're doing Nintendo Treehouse Live, and from Friday onwards, every Friday, Saturday for the next couple of weeks, in different capital cities around the world, they're doing live demos. They're not doing one in Dublin. I think the closest there's one in London. I think there's one in Barcelona. We're going to do the prices in dollars as well, just to kind of, just...
I get it. Keep the Americans happy.
Just to satisfy the polarizing individuals over there.
Yeah.
Because everything is a culture war now.
Okay. I think $399 is right.
The Switch was... The original Switch in 2017, I think that was $350.
Are we doing Price is Right rules closest without going over?
I think with the first two questions, it's definitely closest.
Closest.
Yeah. And the whole thing about this is whoever gets the most gets bragging rights. That's all this is. And
Brian tried to impose a different condition, but I didn't want to do it.
It was humiliation, and John instead did it for me privately. And
Jesus Christ, Brian.
That was so good.
Because if it's not closest without going over, I'm going to pick what you pick, and it's going to be boring.
Then go 400. Just go 400 even.
It's not going to be 400 even. I'm going to
do
go
420.
I'm going to go 4. So we're going to do closest without going over, and I'm going to do 449.50. I think that covers me.
You're such a priest.
Yeah.
That is such a weird way to type.
No, wait. What do you mean type? Wait, what?
I don't know. You're just so weird.
This is how I type, Brian. There is nothing wrong with this.
John's like doing like don't.
Okay, Brian, how do you type?
I don't know. I just look at the screen and type.
Yeah, that's what I do.
No, you're like doing it like you've like learning word. You're like learning the alphabet as you're like A B C D.
I can type fast. I just typed fast.
No, you didn't.
Is Super Mario game announced for Switch 2? Yes.
Yeah,
no question.
Super Mario is 40 years old this year. It's the 40th anniversary. They got to do something.
Is an IP announced for Switch? New IP?
There will be, but I don't think today.
I think I'm going to say yes.
I think there'll be another wave of announcements in June, and they might do the new IP then. I think too much information might confuse the message. That's my thing. And that's the same with the gimmick accessory. I think that might be too much information again.
We were using a Donkey video earlier to test our sound setup.
Donkey's a good one to test with. He's pretty solid.
Is Nintendo Switch Online successor confirmed?
I think they got to explain that one.
Yeah, I think you're right. Is a previously exclusive Microsoft IP announced for the Switch 2? I'm going to say I think Game Pass might be coming to this thing.
That'd be class. Yeah, so like with Microsoft IP, obviously the two big ones are like Forza and Halo. But we could put in like Sea of Thieves as well. Now, that's on PlayStation as well. But like, something that was originally a Microsoft IP or felt very exclusive, branching out onto Nintendo, especially on what is assumably a more powerful hardware.
Will Masahiro Sakurai make an appearance? No. Hollow Knight Silk Song. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm going to say yeah, just to see.
Sure. I think the last time we saw anything on Silk Song was a Nintendo Treehouse Direct in 2019, and they just casually showed a bit of, like, they just showed a vertical slice of Hollow Knight Silk Song. I think anything since then, it's weird because, like, the original Hollow Knight was a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So they had to kind of be transparent with the development, but with Silk Song, they don't.
Brian,
So,
glad
like, they're
to
drawing
see you're
it.
doing good. Here's to an awesome stream.
Read out some subscriptions. I'm gonna put on my glasses.
Oh my god.
What?
Whoa, look at this. Whoa, Clark Kent's in the house.
Our news look, Brian. Can you what?
Arnusis Leclaw.
Thank you for the subscription. Fidel _
Sarcastro.
Sarcasto _ Esquire. Thank you for the subscription. Magnum Weight. Thank you for the subscription. And Hex Trainer Evie. Thank you for the subscription.
So what does that mean?
Please don't make me admit that after streaming for 3 years, I don't know what subscriptions do.
Is that like a little tip jar or something?
I think so.
Just be like, thank you for the kind gesture.
You. I think it monetarily benefits me somehow. I don't know how.
Thanks for paying the electricity bill, because we got so many lights on here. Like my face, usually my face is red.
No, Brian, there's no lights, there's no setup. This is just what we both look like naturally without any positive lighting at all.
We're in our older to mid to late 30s. Now, thankfully, we both still have our hair, which is very good, because most people our age don't.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good on the hair front.
Because both our dads have receding hairlines, or like those helicopter landing spots.
Oh yeah, my dad's hairline has been trying to escape down the back of his head for like years.
I wasn't going to say that, but it is true.
Yeah,
poor fella. Yes, it's the same with my dad.
Poor nothing, motherfucker.
But fortunately, it has skipped our generations. I think we have our mother's hair.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Brian, you were saying there was a TikTok you'd sent me.
Oh yeah, so I sent John a TikTok last night of an Irish goth girl. And it's POV, you're a bug getting stepped on.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Brian.
And I just thought, as someone who has a humiliation
Brian,
fetish.
Stop.
Do you remember when we went to Karen's Diner and I was like, my buddy here really, really likes getting negged on.
Fucking God.
This one here really, really loves
so Nintendo predictions. What are we thinking here? Personally, I'm rooting for a sequel to ARMS. Is what I'm shooting for.
God, I forgot about ARMS.
Yeah, I think that's.
I want Dylan Rollin' Western. Do you remember that thing? He was like an armadillo.
Oh,
on the
yeah,
3DS.
yeah.
I want what's that game Intelligent Systems made between the Fire Emblem games that has Abraham Lincoln in it? And it's on 3DS as well.
Is it the shooter?
It's
the one where the conduit. How is that a piece of information I retained?
It's like a really shitty XCOM clone.
Yeah.
I bought it. I played it. It's not good.
Yeah. Wetrix, Sirius Bachon is eager to see Wetrix.
Oh fuck yeah!
I met Sirius Bachon at Magfest.
Were you impressed?
Very. He just constantly banging outfits. Just a cool dude.
A Mother 3 remake. Sure.
So yeah, I'm gonna spoil it for people now. There's definitely Mother 3 will definitely be all. Okay. Here's my prediction. Right.
Chat there says Codename Steam. That's what it is.
Codename Steam. They open up with Mother 3. Close at Mother 4. I think that's what's gonna happen here.
If they bring out Gabe Newell and he's like, ladies
and gentlemen, Mother 3
in the Source engine with Skibbity Toilet, the whole gang. You got Shrek, everyone's there.
Yep.
Oh dear. Do you think maybe they bring out Don Matrick, who was with like Microsoft in 2013, and he's like, guys, always online. And do you remember that? This is like a decade ago, but John was like in a chat to me announcing the new controller. You. Oh no!
Oh god. Yeah, they bring Don Matrick out, and he just goes, "Stick with 360."
They bring out Hank Rogers because he just published a new book. He's the guy that is in charge of the production side of Tetris. He's not the creator of Tetris, but he's one half of Tetris, of the Tetris company. But yeah, he just comes out and he's like, Fucking hate video games. Fuck y'all. Buy my book. You can't even fucking read.
Yep. My notifications are filled with YouTubers reacting to the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer, and you chose to be here.
Yeah, I don't know why you're here. So, chat, can you hear the builders behind us?
They can definitely hear the builders behind us.
They're trying to bang down the door to.
I've been having this like kind of vision that like the Switch 2 gets announced, and we're both like and then like a hammer comes through the wall, and we're like
Yeah, so there's a bunch of gamers outside, and they just really, really want to get in this.
Yep.
But unfortunately, there's only 2 gamers allowed.
Yep.
And 1 including you, but you're not really, you're like you're just like a little nothing.
Okay, you know what, Brian? I'm gonna christen you with a new stream name.
Yeah.
I christen you the penultimate gamer.
So you're the final
I'm
gamer?
the final gamer, yeah.
And I'm the penultimate.
Penultimate. Brian, you watch way too much television to have not encountered that phrase before.
Oh, no, I know that. But you know the way sometimes those words, like, I still can't get around the word comfortable. I have to read it as...
That took me a minute.
Because it's comfort-able.
Comfort-able.
See, for us, English isn't our first language. Just saying, you know.
Yep. That's true.
Ciar Calor, you know how it is.
Hully.
Yeah, Neil Sean.
Do you know what's a surprisingly tough one when you learn about its proper spelling? Wednesday.
What's going on there? Like, do something.
Yeah.
Or I once walked by a restaurant that had misspelled the word restaurant in its name because it's restaurant, but they had spelled it restaurant.
Yeah. How do you feel about spelling corrections, Brian? When people are like,
well, when it's you and you do the mistake, I enjoy a good correction.
okay.
Because it's just nice to have a one-up on you. I don't know why. It just, like, I think when you're in pain, I'm in pleasure. I think if you're suffering a little bit, I gotta smile.
I feel like that's every relationship I have, though. Like, everyone we know gets to that point. Like, because, like, Brian, you know when I start to make friends with someone and they're, like, a little afraid of me. Like, you know, Owen? He's a little scared of me right now.
Yeah, but then Owen's going to learn that you're just a punching bag.
Yeah, and it just always happens.
You're just a doofus that needs to be kicked around a little bit. You're just a bozo that needs a bit of comeuppance.
I'm one of the most foremost video essayists on the internet, Brian. So I think a little more.
I think anybody that calls himself a video essayist is they know what they are, and they're not a video essayist.
Yeah.
You're just a little little rat in the corner of a screen screaming about a fucking video game, and you're just a big nothing in a pool of little nothings, but you're all nothings together. Now me, I am I'm wearing a cool t-shirt. I am just a human individual who is just like coasting through life. The last 2 years have just been a private citizen. I have now unveiled myself in recent weeks. Someone
called the penultimate gamer.
As the penultimate gamer.
No respect around here. I'm sorry, penultimate gamer.
I'm in Brian We Trust. Yeah. Brian with a Y. No, I've been good. I've been gardening this week because the weather's been good. I have 2 cats that supervise me while I garden. I was at the youth center earlier. You know, like, this isn't a joke. I was at the youth center earlier because I do voluntary work with youth outreach.
Shut up. Jesus Christ. Look, you fucking come onto this stream and disrespect me, and then you're telling people about the amazing things you do with your time.
I do.
Making me look like a terrible person. I don't appreciate it, Brian. Oh, we got a countdown.
Okay, well, we got 1 minute. Look, there's just a lot of bad faith individuals out there on the general void of this planet, and I am not a fan of how they behave, and so if I can help a couple young lads steer them in a more positive direction.
It's such bullshit because, like, you know, like, Brian, you know, I talk shit about you all the time to everyone we know. I'm like, Brian's such a fucking weirdo. Like, he's broken inside. Like, he's actually broken inside. He's not like a proper human. And they'll be like, doesn't Brian do like volunteer work with in need youth? And I'm like, yeah, but sometimes he takes his present bag back when he gives you a present.
Do you know what I've done with the next one?
Yeah.
I've written a note inside the present bag so we can read it out together.
Okay.
I've been recycling the same wrapping paper in present bags for a decade now. It's fucking brilliant.
Okay, here we go.
Whoa, they're calling it the Switch 2.
Mature. Sounds like my kind of console.
Whoa, look at all these fellas. They're like cat toys. That looks like the Toy Story sky. This is already making me think like this is for children. I don't know.
Right, boys.
Oh, the fact that it's a Nintendo presentation made me think it was for children.
Yeah.
Give
no,
me
this is-
Elden Ring to Odyssey.
Yeah, it's for fucking
Like,
babies.
if you're over 14 and you're excited by any of this, like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, here we go, Mario Kart 9. Is that Donkey Kong
That is
model
a
skin?
gorgeous skybox.
Yeah, it is. Ah, look at him.
Oh, he's a little fella.
I love his proportions. Wow, Birdo and Pauline from the get-go.
Trans representation, hell yeah. Look at how round those tires are.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I love how chunky they are. Yeah, so all the models are more or less intact, but the Donkey Kong one was throwing me off. There isn't. Yeah, so
Oh!
yeah, it's a different model. Now I don't know if that's like a skin or a like an updated design.
What's your opinion on Pauline, Brian?
She's a good mare. There are no enemies in New Donk City aside from the boss battle.
I'm not a fan. I feel like she adds nothing to the Mario universe.
I think she's great. I prefer her to Daisy and Rosalina.
You know, I've never quite got it with Daisy either. Oh! Whoa!
Okay, sold.
Yeah.
Oh, Hammer Bro as well. Wow.
Okay. I want.
What?
What was?
Is she driving
wait, what?
the truck? Wait, the farmers? Oh, those.
Oh!
Shit! Look at all those skins.
Oh, there's gonna be some fan art of that.
Oh, did you see that
shit!
pose? Yeah, no, we're definitely seeing a drawing of that in like
Okay.
30 minutes. Oh, this looks sick.
Mario Kart, that looks great. That does look sick.
Mario Kart World is a good title for the 9th Mario Kart game. Well, technically 9th and a half.
Hello, everyone.
If you think
I'm
about that
Koichi
mobile game.
Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo
Hello,
Switch
Koichi.
2. I'm Takuhiro Dodo,
Now I think
director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Takuhiro could have worn a jacket. Not to harsh the event here, but
It's cool seeing the younger generation, and they all have their top button undone. Do you notice that?
I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate that at all. This is a fucking
Now,
Do you think one guy did it and the other two were like, oh, for fuck's sakes, that they had to do it as well?
yeah. Miyamoto would be rolling in his grave.
Oh, the costumes are so good.
They actually look so good.
Oh, Charge and Chuck!
I love Charge and Chuck.
Ah, the Lakitu fisherman, but he's like a traditional Japanese fisherman. That's really good.
Is Nabbit in Mario Kart?
I think he's in Mario Kart Tour and Mobile. I don't know if he's in the final version of Mario Kart 8. Whoa! Gentleman Boo.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, there's Nabbit there. You're right. That's sick.
And in this Mario Kart game,
Oh man, it's all the enemies.
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually anywhere in this world.
I was gonna make a joke about this.
This is cool.
Classic
Wait,
Grand
so it's
Prix
all-
race through 4 courses
it-
in the bid for first
Is
place.
this open world?
Is it like Diddy Kong Racing, but more?
You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Oh, that's fun.
With 20
Yeah, that really kind of feels like Diddy Kong Racing, but kind of the next step up.
competition.
But I guess I'm confused. Are they saying it's all interconnected? Peach
Yeah,
looks
it seems
fucking
like
good like
it
that.
seems like you can navigate through a map, or you can navigate through like an overworld.
Do you know I kind of had a crush on Peach when I was younger?
Peach is really cool.
Yeah.
There are multiple
Be 8th or better. Yeah, that's a fun way to do it. I'd say the online for this is going to be class. Like,
Real,
they
isn't
brought
it?
back the crown as well for bragging rights.
Apologies, people, about the drill and noise. There is zero we can do about that.
You could tell them, guys, could you, like, you're not supposed to do
guys,
that.
the Nintendo. I can try to turn up the stream a little, I guess.
wherever your heart takes you. You can
The
also
grass and
go
everything
for
looks
scenic
great.
drives with friends.
It's kind of interesting. Like, I wonder are they using some sort of similar tech to Breath of the Wild and
Oh,
Tears
look
of the
at
Kingdom?
Rosa. Oh, man. Those 3 outfits were phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh, Biker Waluigi looks great.
A brand new race across the entire
Nabbit is a new generation Mario character that looks like an old generation character.
God, yeah, look at all the little characters. They got that little beetle thing as well. They got a
nuts.
Goomba.
Oh, there's a penguin. There was a penguin in the corner.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. They know.
Yeah.
I was pointing at the peach, but if people
in
couldn't...
the future.
Okay, so yeah, they're going to do more information in like 2.5 weeks. That's great.
Mario Kart World launches on the
So,
same
okay,
day
this
as
outfit
Switch
is
2.
puzzling to me.
Well, like he's doing the Blowfield thing where he's doing the shirt with no collar.
Looking forward to it.
You know, for James Bond.
But then, like, the jacket is kind of somewhere between a shirt and the jacket.
Some people, I know they sometimes used to wear lab coats in Nintendo R&D. I don't know if they still do. I really, really like the Joy-Cons. The hint of color is really nice. Oh yeah, so this is the new button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Is it like a turbo button? Look at that sideways grip. That's interesting.
Alone.
That was you.
Huh?
So quick.
Oh, it's like an online menu hub, is it?
I mean...
Because yeah, you could probably, you know, minimize or embiggen that little chat log window display down the bottom screen. Yeah, game chat.
A new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Because at the moment it's just an app you use, but like really, I like if I play Smash or anything online, I just use Discord.
You'll be able to communicate
So this must be
with friends
a
and
lobby,
family
I
while
guess?
playing a game.
Yeah,
But it doesn't look like a lobby. This looks like... Oh my... I think this thing is open world.
yeah. That's the mic.
Oh,
Using
that's-
the game
that's
chat
great.
feature. Your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Okay, but you're still behind me, right?
He could do a bit better with his posture now.
Pick
He
up
could,
your
yeah.
speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
And I don't know about the denim shirt and jeans.
Oh look, John, that problem there is averted.
Your voice
Is that the
will
Pro
still
controller, I
come through
wonder?
clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's opaque.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you
Yeah,
open the
it-
chat
it's very
menu,
similar to, like, the
turn on
PlayStation one.
game screen
Hmm.
sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
We got Nyx,
you can
Pat,
also share your
Lava,
game screen.
and Faye.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Whoa! That was like a little gamer secret for you gamers.
Again, chat, sorry about the drilling noises. Just nothing I can do about it.
I'm not sorry.
Okay.
The playback on the
Chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Playback on what?
the playback. No, sorry, I'm talking about the playback in the four screens on the display. Look how choppy it looks. What's that about?
Yeah, that I guess because that's them taking in the streams of the other players.
Yeah,
That
You can
is
adjust the size
kind of
of your
cool,
game
couple
screen.
yeah. Did you play Pikmin 4?
These people are too attractive to be playing Nintendo. Listen, me and Brian, like we couple of handsome people, all right, but we play Nintendo. I know that they're talking about the model.
I don't know. He's pretty hot.
He is.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little.
I like her
wall
cardigan
ride.
jumper thing. It's nice and fluffy. Like,
So
it's very
everyone
well
can
lit.
watch them play.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that dude and his weird posture.
Yeah,
He
and
could do better.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, he actually looks like a gamer, and that offends me.
Yeah, the last thing I want to be reminded of when I watch one of these is who I am.
Oh, yo, that's it.
I like your clothes.
Yeah, like, it's good that all of this is
Joy-Con
implemented
2
at
controller,
launch.
there's an
Who is
additional
this
button.
guy streaming with Brian?
With the seat button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Really. Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now. So.
What the fuck are you doing? You're fucking fired.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more.
What?
By connecting this camera to the system,
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Hey, what's
is this a pack-in or is this an accessory?
That must be...
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
It- I said there wasn't going to be an accessory, but that's a fucking accessory.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
That's very interesting.
Here's how it looks with just
In fairness, like this is the kind of shit that like
There you go.
normies will be really excited about.
Oh, absolutely. And people who, want to be a Twitch streamer, like you. And, just kind of want to pretend like, they have an audience and they're putting on a show.
Yeah.
Using game chat.
That makes sense.
Look, they're all there now.
You can play games and hang out as if
It's
you were
almost
together
like you
in
have
the same room.
friends.
Play together. Or
Man, I'd
compete
love
in
more
online
than one
multiplayer
friend.
games.
Oh yeah, that
Chat
game.
while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own
Why do they
rules
have
for
the
a
little
virtual
guide menu
competition.
activated? It's so easy to turn that
Or
off.
hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
Interesting.
What did you think?
I mean, yeah,
Developing
I get
game
it.
chat,
That makes
Our
sense.
goal was for you to enjoy
I'm gonna
playing
press that
online
button by
with
accident
others
so
you
many
enjoy,
times.
Yeah.
including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2
Do kids still love Fortnite?
which will be
Oh, yeah.
available on
Yeah.
the same day as Switch 2.
Okay, so
A Nintendo
Yeah, yeah.
Switch Online membership will be required to use game chat. However, since we
Yeah, I
like
guess
as many
figures.
people as possible to experience game chat, it will be
Magnum, wait.
available
Thank you for the
without a
super chat.
membership for a limited time.
oh, cool for like a
hope you'll
year.
try it
That's good. That's consumer friendly.
Yeah, no,
Additionally,
that's cool.
Game chat supports the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Nintendo parental controls is what I
Settings
want.
Can be adjusted.
You don't want to be talking to
Parental
those
permission is always
gamers.
No.
required when a child wants to use game chat. to
There
play
you
with their
go. No, I'm
friends.
safe.
Archie Gav. Oh
I'd like to
shit, they're
introduce
remaking the
another new
Kinect.
experience you can share with family and friends.
Thanks, Pop Tart Kitty X for the context.
That's right, boys.
Even if
Mondo
you just have one
cool.
game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play
What?
together locally on multiple systems using just one game.
Oh, that's cool.
Game
That's
chat.
kind of like
As shown here,
you could do that with Mario
games that
Kart, couldn't
require
you, on
multiple
DS and
screens.
3DS?
Yeah, I remember that
You
You could
alright.
play like a live
But it was
version of the
limited,
game.
so I
With
wonder.
GameShare, you
Yeah.
can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch.
Like, I think
2
this is a good
or
kind of
Nintendo
DRM
Switch
because
system.
usually this
You can
stuff
share a
is
game with up to 3 other systems
really
at a time.
inaccessible. But I think this
GameShare
is like
also
this is
supports
enough
online
rules
play
with it also
other
being
Switch
fair.
2 systems. And
Yeah,
you can
no,
use
that's
it with
pretty
friends via
consumer
Game
friendly
Chat,
in fairness.
Which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible games.
Yeah, it'll
This
probably
feature
only
is
be.
planned for several
Yeah, it kind of
titles,
makes sense for those
starting
kind of
with a
games.
free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we
Very
hope
good.
you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself. Please take a look.
I want more games.
No, we got to look at the buttons.
Bigger screen, same thickness. That's what people say about
At
me.
7.9
Yeah?
inches,
Yep.
Switch
I don't
2
know, I
has
think
a
you've gotten
bigger
less
built-in
thick.
screen.
Oh.
Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, because I have an
The
OLED
system's
and
thickness
I love
remains
the
the
screen.
same.
Yeah.
Delighted with it. But yeah, I'm cool going a little bit bigger.
Approximately double the pixels compared
I think
to
it's
Switch.
about the size of
You
the
can
Steam
enjoy
Deck
games
now,
in
isn't it?
greater
Oh,
detail
interesting.
On the 1080p screen.
It's a 1080p screen, cool. Yeah, because it was previously 720p.
Nice.
Very good.
Now,
The screen
I'm always
supports
skeptical.
up to
I have
120
never
frames
seen
per
any
second,
like baseline
allowing
console
for
game hit
smoother gameplay
120
and supported
like
titles.
normally.
Yeah, like it's Mario Wonder 120 frames, is Smash Ultimate 120.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR,
Hmm.
providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
I think HDR is such a scam.
I don't know, the
all-new
original
Joy-Con
Vita
2
screen looks better than the Vita 2000.
magnetically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Yeah, that's much better, because I
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
slide into the rails upside down sometimes.
Me too. I did that so many times.
Yeah. Oh yeah, much
Oh,
more
that's
accessible.
that's
Bigger, for
usable.
greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2
I don't like the
held
position,
horizontally.
but I mean, I don't think there's much you can do about
Yeah.
that.
Control sticks are a bit bigger. Sure. How much
The left
bigger?
and right sticks are now larger.
How much larger? Oh yeah, this thing. like
Okay,
the-
yeah, because everyone was speculating
Each
this.
Joy-Con 2
Yeah, like people were like, is there going to be a new Mario
controller
Paint,
uses as a
Mario
mouse
Paint,
to play
or
with
a new Mario
I
and
wonder.
Wario? or
I'd
something?
love
Both
to
left and
know the
right
feel of that.
Joy-Con
Like, does
2
that feel
support
good?
mouse controls.
I will probably use that once.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Cool. Please have built-in Bluetooth from the get-go as well.
It has a built-in
God,
microphone.
every time I see that Mario
chat
Kart,
with
I'm like,
friends
that looks
anytime
fucking
via
great.
game chat. It also uses
And like,
voice
I
canceling
don't
technology
get that
to
into
filter
Mario
sounds,
Kart because like I'm
so
an
your voice
adult
will
with like a
come through
life and
clearly.
responsibilities, you know. But
I'm not.
Sagan of the Cosmos subscription.
Mondo cool.
27th Doctor says
I
I
like
like
the
convoy
convoy with the stream.
I don't know what
coming from
they're
all
referring
around
to,
you.
but thank you for the subscription.
Oh. It was like it went around me and behind me.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like.
Look at that
with a
kickstand.
large,
That's going to be so
sturdy
good
stand.
on an airplane.
You can move it freely, like this.
I'm going to break that. Yeah, this is interesting that there's two of them.
In addition to the USB-C
Do you remember that
port found
CNET
on the
video
bottom the
of
system,
the
there's
kickstand
one
and then
on
being
top
like
as
the
well.
kickstand for the Switch is terrible and it was a really controversial video?
It's handy.
The guy I
for
do
connecting
Jeff
a
Jeffs with, Jeff
USB-C
Bacalar,
camera
was
Yeah.
blamed for that and he was like, I had nothing to do
or
with that ad,
charging in tabletop mode.
but he still gets shit about it. Like he's going to get people adding him about the kickstand on this thing.
That's his legacy.
Nintendo
Yeah, I was
Switch 2
very curious
comes
about the
with
storage.
256 gigabytes of internal storage. 8
Sure.
times that of
Yep.
Nintendo Switch.
I mean,
For
look,
storing
I
your
t-
game downloads,
that's
save data,
good, but
and
you are
more.
just gonna get like a
Reading and
fucking
writing
terabyte
data
or 2
is
terabyte
also
card
Yeah.
and slam it into this thing.
They recently announced an official 1 terabyte
Use the
SD
Nintendo
card
Switch
and it has
to dock
Snorlax on it.
I mean, that's pretty
Mondo
good.
cool.
Up to 4K
Okay, we got the
resolution.
LAN.
Amazing seeing Suncork
Games.
representation on stream.
HDR
Thank
is
you.
also supported in TV mode.
Whoa, 4K.
Oh, cool! A new fan!
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in
Damn,
fan
look at
that
that.
keeps your system
That's cool, because
This
usually the
helps
dock
keep
had like
performance
nothing going on in
stable.
it. Like the dock was just
Yeah,
sort
it was
of
just a piece of
whatever.
plastic.
It was like a crappy little motherboard.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
I think one of the games that won't work is the Ring Fit Adventure, because it has to fit into a specialized Joy-Con holder.
Cronkdogs, thank you for the subscription. You know I played Ring Fit Adventure on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, that's because you like it hard.
As you just
You like
saw,
that dragon being
Nintendo
like not
Switch
good
2
enough,
isn't
and you're like,
simply an
ooh.
improved
There's a boss in that
Nintendo
game who
Switch.
steps on you.
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware,
This is all
we're
rad
currently
so far.
developing
Yeah.
this
I'm
game.
I'm liking this.
This
Mr.
is
Kawamoto.
giving me confidence.
Hello.
Why is he small?
My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Okay.
This is Nintendo
What-
Switch
what?
2 Welcome
Oh, is
Forward,
this their new online hub?
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
This is their new Miiverse or whatever. I've heard about
I'm
this
standing
because
over here.
I guess social media
everyone,
platforms
join
aren't what
me
they
inside
used
the
to be. You know, there's one of them now that's kind of turned into a complete toxic
There
nightmare.
are a lot of question mark icons
So
here. Let's examine them.
they're kind of thinking about making their own ones again.
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets.
It's a user guide as
And those
well.
magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
Clever.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can
I
discover all sorts of secrets. about
like how
Nintendo
this
Switch 2.
menu looks.
Yeah,
This
it
is
works.
maybe one of the first
The
like
Joy-Con 2
PlayStation
controllers have
home
mouse
style
controls.
things that I don't
And
think
when
like
combined with the
looks like
gyroscope,
garbage.
you can
Yeah, it's
either
weird
do
they're not
something
using
like this.
Mii's either. They're using more human shapes.
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
This is a bit Wii U.
By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 welcome
You might not
Forward
notice a
launched
lot of what we've done with the Switch 2.
We worked really hard on this machine. Here's a cute
So
video.
please check it out if you're interested.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, what do the cards
This is
look
the
like?
game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
But does it have like a...
It's
Yeah.
the same shape as Nintendo Switch game
Does it
cards,
fit in?
but it's now red, and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage.
Yeah.
Switch
But
2
see, the thing
will
is,
only
you could
work
also
with
just get,
micro SD
like,
Express cards.
Samsung or SanDisk SD
There are
cards without the
different
M, and they're a lot
types of SD
cheaper.
cards, and will
But it's
make
good that
high-speed
those
data
brands are
transfers
supported.
possible.
It just means, like, if it'll read those, it'll read
Please
everything.
note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Oh.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature.
Oh, I remember doing
This
that for the
feature, you
Switch
can
from
transfer
the.
save data,
For the Wii U.
Yeah, that was so weird. That was
Yeah, you
such
used
a
Pikmin,
strange
didn't
process.
it?
Yep.
Now,
We're
that's a
also
nice looking Pro
releasing a
controller.
new
Yep.
Pro
That
controller.
actually looks great.
Yeah, the C button
It
down
has
there
a
makes
C button,
sense.
which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are new GL
Oh.
and GR buttons,
Oh.
which you can use to
That's kind of
assign
like what they have on
Paddles.
on those more custom controllers.
Yeah, Steam Deck has stuff like
An
that.
audio
Yeah.
jack
Steam Deck has
been
4,
added.
which I nearly think is too
We've
many.
introduced
Yeah, I think it
a
only has
few
two.
new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on.
Oh, that's so
okay,
soon.
okay.
That's right before my birthday, John.
God, fucking.
So please wait just a bit longer.
What? Oh, that's class.
That's pretty good.
Now, broadly speaking,
What?
on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo
Okay.
Switch 2 games.
Yeah, no shit.
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type.
Okay. They like
Some
enhanced.
games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Okay.
I'd like
Yeah,
to show you the
that came
Nintendo
out
Switch
back
2
in
edition of
October,
Super
November
Mario
last
Party
year.
Jamboree.
Right.
Please take a look.
I don't remember hearing about Jamboree.
Yeah, this is the third Mario Party game for Switch.
Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands
Like,
on the base
the only things
game
I'd want to
and
know
adds
about these
new
upgrades
features,
is,
including
do you have to start a new save, or do you carry the save over? Because, like, I'm thinking about something like Control for PS4 had a PS5 upgrade, but it was a new save file, essentially.
and gameplay
I would
that
say
uses
the way
a
Nintendo
camera
do things, you can
accessory,
probably just play it, but it probably doesn't have
which
much
can
like
be accessed on
enhancements.
Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join
That's
the
cool how
festivities.
the camera kind of tracks with your
I think it's
character.
kind of nightmarish.
Faces as you play, so
Ah!
you can experience all the
This is going to be great for
reactions in
those
real
little
time.
content creators,
Or 4 friends can take the party
those little pretenders.
I'm a video essayist, Brian. I don't know.
A video essayist, a connoisseur of the arts,
Well, I like to think of myself as
a real anime thinker.
a thoughtful fellow. I think.
Yeah,
is the word that I like to. Yeah. Professional, interesting person. I'd say.
You just ponder hentai a lot. Is that right?
I don't engage in hentai.
You have so many titty figures, and you go,
Okay, no,
perchance.
Brian. You know, now we're getting into the realm of that's my business. Okay, not the public's business. Okay.
I didn't bring. I still haven't shown you my Elle Felt Guilty Gear hentai yet.
No, you haven't.
Yeah. And I keep forgetting to show it to you.
A minigame will
It's
begin.
class. Because she got married and she's having a great time at her wedding night.
Good for her.
Yeah.
And one
It's
where
all
you
she
take
ever
a can
wanted.
of spray paint
That
and
actually looks
quickly
kind of
That
fun.
looks so good.
objects.
So wait, this isn't a new
Enjoy
Mario
the
Party.
thrill of these
No,
intuitive
this is
minigames. How quickly can you reach
this
the
is
station?
an
From
ultimate
minigames
edition.
that use a camera, that
You don't like how all those
use a
PS4 games have ultimate editions on
Yeah, yeah.
PS5. Stop.
and Rumble. The biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree
We've already
TV
seen the Makima
launches
figures,
on
John.
Nintendo Switch
Look.
2, July 24th.
5 Makima figures is not that much.
Nintendo Switch
Okay,
2
like that's just a
players
healthy
who
number of
already
figures.
own Super Mario Party Jamboree
You could get like 7. I think 8 would be a problem.
8 is serial killer territory.
Yeah.
And I'll definitely never get that many.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience where you can see each other's
God, I'm so
reactions
glad I
while
didn't buy this game already. I'd look like a real
Let's
idiot.
continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Wouldn't I?
Yeah, you look pretty fucking stupid, alright.
Wow, the 2017 classic from 8 years ago.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of
Give
The
us
Legend of Zelda
gonna get
Breath of
another
the Wild
dungeon
and The
or what?
Legend of
Because I did
Zelda
all
Tears of
the
Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates.
That looks really nice at
And
60.
also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant. So
Which do you prefer, Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom?
Tears of the Kingdom.
I think I prefer Tears too.
Yep.
I had more fun playing it.
Breath of the Wild feels like empty
Plus,
to me, and I know
you
like
can
that's
get
kind of the
even more
point,
out of
but
your
I
adventures in Hyrule
kind
using
I find it a
Zelda
little
notes.
dull in places.
Yeah.
I am always having fun in Tears
This
of the
new
Kingdom.
feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
Oh, okay. Not the Nintendo Today
It's
app.
a
Okay.
game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these
Okay.
titles.
A lot of Nintendo apps.
For example, it
I
can
have-
help
I think I
guide
have
you
this
to
app
various
already.
locations
I've only
like
opened it,
shrines
like,
and Koroks
once.
you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Or
Pop
you can share
Track
your
Kitty, I just want a
creations
remaster of
using QR
Majora's
codes
Mask and
and
Twilight
send them to
Princess.
another
That's much to
player
ask.
create
You have a
your
remaster of the Majora's Mask, but get out your 3DS, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
In
Twilight
a
Princess.
dramatically inferior version of the game.
Wind Waker and Twilight Princess have HD versions on the Wii U, and they're
These
like
features will make
nearly
your
100
adventures
quid in the
even more
second-hand market now.
Mm.
It'd be nice to just have them on a more contemporary machine. Oh, cool. Forgotten Land's a great game.
Yeah, Forgotten Land's cool. I beat it.
Did you beat, like, the final boss?
I don't think I did, no.
Because the post-game stuff is harder than, like, Elden Ring.
I think it was that kind of thing where I played a Kirby game for about 9 hours, and I was like, well, I'm not a 4-year-old, so that's probably enough of that, you know?
Oh, you should keep playing it. Could turn you into like a grown-up like me.
Okay.
Oh, that's new.
Oh, that looks fun.
Cool, I was wondering what HAL Laboratory are up to, so... Sweet. Oh, yeah.
You know, it is real. It is nice seeing like
and a Nintendo Switch 2
Nintendo quality stuff on this hardware, because I think
Yeah.
like Nintendo are always able to squeeze a lot out of the hardware, and there's just a polish to a lot of this stuff that looks great.
This looks better than it did last week.
Kind of does, yeah.
You can use mouse controls for
Because I was saying to someone last week that the demo they had in the Switch Direct last week, it kind of made it look like a HD port of the game from 20 years ago.
Smoother action in full HD
This is probably what they envisioned.
Choose from these two
Yeah, like
modes.
even the little blur there they did. On the, yeah, see how it has like camera lens blur on the zoom in, zoom out. That looks nice.
Plus,
Boring.
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is
You
scheduled
gonna get
to
this?
launch later this year, will not only
Do you know
receive
the
a Nintendo
last one of
Switch
these
version,
games was
but a
actually
Nintendo
kind of
Switch
cool.
2 edition
cool.
as well.
It was like kind of cozy and like it had a vibe and like a kind of art style.
You can
This
enjoy your adventure
does
in
not.
Lumio City with
This art
enhanced
style is just
resolution
Pokemon.
and frame rates.
But no, I'm probably not going to play this. I find just the kind of look of it really
The
unappealing.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Cool.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an
Alright,
upgrade
yeah, I gotta be curious about purchasing the upgrade
We
pack for
hope you're
Kirby
looking
and
forward to these
so on and so
Nintendo
forth.
Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
A new IP.
Please take a look.
Is it new IP though?
Is it Mario Paint 2 or is it a brand new guy? Let's see.
I'd pop for Mario Paint 2. Oh,
Is it like a DJ
God.
fella? Cool.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
Whoa! Oh, cool. It's like Murder Ball. Did you ever watch that documentary?
No.
Oh, Murder Ball is fucking class.
I did not expect this.
Oh, yeah.
Drag X Drive DXD.
Now, it does look a bit like Metroid Prime Federation Force.
That's where my mind went like straight away.
It's like, are they humans underneath all of that gear? What's going on?
I think they are. They all have. They have legs. So they're not. Yeah.
Like, yeah, they have to be humans. Oh, that table. There's going to be so many scratches on that table from this. I don't know if this is worth it. I mean,
like, it's interesting. It's kind of cool to see our wheelchair wielding community given some.
This feels like a PS Plus game.
Do you know what I don't like about this? Give me a fucking character. Like
yeah.
You know, like I that's the thing I would love.
Yeah, like how come one isn't like a cat?
But I think that looks kind of cool.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both
Joy-Con
like 2 controllers.
Imagine something like this had like Splatoon level.
Yeah.
You know.
This doesn't have the personality of Splatoon for sure.
But it looks like a fun game.
Yeah.
Do you think this is like a pack-in?
It feels like a pack-in. Although it said summer. Oh, Elden Ring. There you go.
Long observed the lands between.
Oh, what game is this?
I think it's Dark Souls 4. No, it's Elden Ring. Never mind.
Is this an Assassin's Creed? Is that what this is?
It's
How do I sneak
Sekiro
up on
2.
that lad?
Whoa, she's hot. He's hot. Like, I have 180 hours in this game.
Wow.
And I thought the DLC was pretty good. I love the maps. I thought the bosses were kind of mixed.
Some of them were great. Some of them were kind of ass.
I really, really didn't like the final boss.
I didn't even bother. I saw a video of it and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, it just sort of kind of puts a sour note on.
Hey, I'm Greg
oh, cool.
From Supergiant Games.
Hades 2.
Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
You've been playing that for the last year or so, haven't you?
So I haven't touched it in, I'd say, like 8 or 9 months. It's great. It's really good. But I kind of got to a point where I was like, and I'm going to wait for the finished game.
Yeah, like, I've never been pushed on the betas. Even, like, some of the demos I'll play it for, like, maybe 20 minutes, and I'm like, I really like this. I'm going to stop playing this and wait for the full game.
But it absolutely, like, got me. Like, I was locked into that thing, and it's all I wanted to play for a while. Now, that is a fucking Nintendo Direct outfit.
That guy looks fucking brilliant. I love his cardigan.
Yep.
Very good.
Yep.
You can use motion controls.
Street Fighter 6 is so fucking good.
Oh, amiibos! I thought they'd stop doing those.
Oh,
They're
little
great.
Kimberly amiibo.
That's lovely.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence.
Armored Core?
Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
No way.
Operating at normal levels.
No way.
Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing
No.
launch.
This is like...
After 2 long wars,
For a second there, I was like, Vanquish?
we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money.
Arse.
I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Hey, we're all for sale if you think about it, man.
Hey, you know what? The corporations, they got us since day one.
Yeah.
These are some awesome mech designs.
Yeah. Is this platinum?
It's got something, doesn't it? Like, it doesn't... Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, who's the dev?
Damon X Machina from Rendale? Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Should be their next game. Yeah, Damon X Machina.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
That looks way different to the previous game.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight.
Oh, I love that guy.
I'm super excited.
He's the guy that was at the Game Awards, you know, cussing and fussing. But yeah, everyone loves the Split Fiction.
I have not played it. This is unfair. I hate how that game looks.
I've heard great things.
No, people do like it. People do like it.
And I know It Takes Two was really good. I've only ever played Brothers, and I loved it.
I played a fair bit
like,
of It Takes Two.
Back
And
like
it was actually kind of fun.
Like, it's cool how they have a thing.
At EA Sports,
okay, if you have EA Sports, your console is going to be fine. That's a safe bet that, you know, a general audience is gonna. This ain't a Wii U. We're okay.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Can't wait to play some more Madden.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software.
Didn't they like lay off a bunch of people recently and cancel like a bunch of DLC? Because
You'll be immersed in the wizarding world. Like
if you're creative at WB in any capacity, it is incredibly disheartening.
Give you even more ways to experience the
Because
adventure.
you don't know what you're working on, whether it's going to be preserved or if it's just going to be a tax write-off or what.
Launches on the same
Yeah.
day as Switch 2.
Cool.
Yeah.
I won't be playing that.
And get that shit out of here.
Now, I did read an interesting article about this, that Tony Hawk had to do some personal discussions to get Bam Margera back in the game.
Brian, do you want to tell your Bam Margera story?
Because Bam...
It's not so much a story as you just caught him at an interesting time.
I did. Bam Margera was doing a talk April last year, and he had done Northern Ireland, and Scotland, and then proceeded to cancel the rest of the tour due to exhaustion. I think he was either back on the drink or... Oh, wow, that was a great map. I think he was either off the wagon or on the wagon, but like, he was really, really lovely when I met him.
From IO Interactive.
Oh, Hitman.
Oh, Hitman, cool.
Remember Hitman?
Hitman World of Assassination.
They've done a Hitman in a while, have they?
So I really want to stream these games because I've played a bit of them. They're really fun, but I've yet to dive in deep. You know.
Yeah. I have a couple of them on PS Plus, and I went back to download them, but I wasn't allowed to download them because they had removed them from the store because they keep like shuffling around. Because it's so episodic.
Brian, I love Brian. Hope he's okay. My special boy. There you go, Brian. See, someone likes you.
Yeah, I'm okay. Bit warm, but that's just... I go at a higher temperature. Is that GoldenEye? That's a James Bond sting.
Wait, because IO are doing the next Bond game. Oh my god, wait.
Is this Brosnan or Craig?
Project Double... Are they going to show any of it? No way.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Cool. Squeenix.
Flying Fairy?
Light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns.
Bravely Default?
In high definition.
Oh, these are the 3DS ones.
Yeah. These games are cool. They're legit really cool RPGs.
I get really confused by the naming of the sequels because there's a couple of full and half games, and so it gets a bit Kingdom Heartsy. And technically they're all a prototype off of Four Heroes Fantasies or something for DS.
I wish the animation was a bit better in them because I really don't like the attacks.
It looks a bit like a mobile game.
If you look past that, like mechanically those games are like really interesting and cool.
Yeah, because there's so many different classes and options.
Yeah, there's
there?
loads of shit.
Oh,
now
cool.
that is look at that. Amazing.
Oh yeah. Because Yakuza isn't on Switch, is it? No. Yakuza 0.
Director's Cut. Okay, this is like one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, that's from 2017 as well.
What are they going to add?
Came out like 2016 in Japan, 2017 here. What do we get as an extra? More Majima? God, look at him. Poor fella.
I think this game is like largely responsible. Yeah, Kuze. Largely responsible for like blowing up. What was that?
Okay.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing
That's
and
it?
development
Okay.
partners. But for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Mm.
Koei Tecmo?
Alright.
Sekiro? No.
Is this a Zelda Dynasty Warriors game again? Because the last one...
Joined hands with the
I think this is a Zelda Warriors game.
Because they've done 2 of them now. I really, really like the Breath of the Wild one. I preferred it to Breath of the Wild. So I assume this is like a Tears of the Kingdom one.
A terrible evil arose.
Because the DLC for that was fucking brilliant and everything. Yeah, that's a tier.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil. One which future generations
Such a good Zelda design.
Okay, so she's still in the past. Because I guess, like, because she's busy.
Truly have traveled back in time.
Yeah, this would be cool to kind of see what she was up to before, you know, because she's like, what, like 1,000 years in the past? Cool.
Then, that must mean this really is the past.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I guess they have all the tech and engine from the previous game, and It's the same map essentially. They just have to change the geography a little bit.
I just hope this one runs better.
Oh, that's cool. They have the underground, so yeah, and they're using more of their tech, which is fun.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
That Vegeta quote
Man,
was.
I can't believe Super iPatchwith is going to be a Switch 2 release title.
Man, I can't. Ashbarilla.
Hyrule Warriors.
Ashbalaro, thank you for the subscription. Age of Imprisonment. So is that a new game, Brian, or is that?
Yeah. That's
okay.
a new game. Cool. That's the third Hyrule Warriors. Because the first is kind of like a non-canon, whatever you want it to be, and then the second one is technically semi-canon because it's like an alternate timeline.
By Koei Tecmo Games, with support from Nintendo.
Ah, that's cool.
We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the imprisoning war.
Yeah, because I know everyone wanted Zelda playable in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, she's not. They do interesting stuff with her as an NPC, but we get this game, which is neat.
Well, if people want to play as Zelda, let me tell you about a little game called Smash Brothers Melee.
And with Nintendo
It's pretty good. Do you know what? I love her design in Smash Ultimate because it's not from any specific Zelda game, but it's such a classic Zelda design.
I love her design from Hyrule Warriors 1.
Take a look at this.
Exclusive Switch 2?
Oh, cool. GameCube.
The GameCube. What?
It's
the
on the
GameCube is exclusive to Switch 2?
part
Nintendo
of Switch
Switch
Online.
Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Okay, Sin and Punishment 2.
Originally released
No.
in 2001.
Yeah?
Here are the titles that will be available
What?
at launch.
Oh, cool. Wind Waker.
Legend of
Okay.
Zelda game that looks like a
I want the remake though.
Yeah, with the better with the better sale
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the better Triforce collecting. It's more optimized.
Oh,
I love that. I love that.
Forgot
little-
about those awesome.
Whoa!
Soul Calibur 2.
Oh, and it's got it's
yeah,
one with Link.
The best version.
Yeah. Doesn't have Spawn or Yoda or whatever.
Shard. I forgot he was in it.
Each fighter comes equipped with a different
There he is.
There he is.
From the Legend
God,
of
he
Zelda
looks great.
series enters the fray.
Do you remember that's all we had for ages? Because it was just Wind Waker, Link, and that. GX is pretty good. That was co-developed by
Look
Sega
at that
as
Super
well.
Patch Wolf.
And that was always 60 FPS.
Yeah, that was so crazy to see back then. I remember
Yeah.
seeing an arcade machine of that moving at that speed, and it blew my mind.
Machine
Yeah, no, that game's
customization
class.
and story mode. Get ready to experience F-Zero.
See, Mario Sunshine's kind of... It already came out on Switch, but you can't get it anymore because it was on that limited release.
Yeah, why isn't Mario Sunshine here?
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution. than the
Let's
original
go from Orple Borple. I think that's the emotion here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
to your liking.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's good to have more customizability.
More titles will be added.
Wow, XT Gala Darkness.
Oh wow, Path of
Chibi,
Radiance.
all of those
Shinrobo.
games are like 150 to 200 euro. Like
Yeah.
some of those games there, they cost a
pretty cool.
fortune. So that's great preservation.
Oh Jesus Christ, Flen954, the biggest push F-Zero has ever gotten. I mean,
Well,
yeah.
there was F-Zero 99 last year, but
I mean
yeah,
that's true. That's true.
I guess in the last 12 months, yeah. Oh, a wireless one, like the Wavebird.
Also be released.
Cool.
It can connect wirelessly.
Ah, that's neat.
Also
Yeah,
has
cool.
a C button
And it has the
to
caption
quickly
thing.
Yeah,
access
that's nice.
Or communication.
Oh, it has a second Z button as well. Did you notice that?
Oh, that's
on the
cool.
other shoulder.
Exclusively
Oh man, I
available
wish
for
they'd done
Nintendo
that.
Switch
The-
Online members will also
That always
be
bothered
available
me.
the same day
That's
as
cool.
Nintendo Switch 2.
I'd love if they did it in the pumpkin
Whether
spice
you're
orange
familiar
as
with
well.
the games or haven't played them before,
That's a great
we
game.
hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube. Nintendo.
Why aren't they showing Ivy? Why aren't they showing Ivy?
I don't
You
know.
can
Fucking
continue to play
cowards.
select games from
Yeah,
the
this is
system
neat.
shown
Like,
here
I've
on Nintendo Switch 2.
my subscription to
Okay,
Switch
let's
Online
see
tipping
some of the
away.
games from our publishing and development partners.
It's a lot better.
Hey, how's it going? No, you're actually on stream for about 1,000 people. You can come in.
Yeah.
Do you play video games at all?
Not anymore.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's the sensible adult thing to do.
Do you like Deltarune?
Basically, the Slabbers will be here tomorrow.
Okay.
1 second. Slabbers are here tomorrow, and Plaster's here Friday. I'll be in. Yeah, 1 second. I'll be in there both days just to make sure that they have everything and check up on things.
Okay, perfect. Thanks a million, okay?
Thanks. That was way more interesting than Deltarune.
Is it just Deltarune? They're not
It's
announced.
Deltarune chapters 3 and 4.
That's massive!
Which I assume we'll finally have to pay for, because Toby gave us, like, the first one for free, obviously.
I will happily pay for
And then he
that.
gave us chapter 2 for free because of lockdown.
I can't believe I can't believe I missed that. I can't believe I missed that. Oh man. Okay, when?
Oh, you can't. So yeah, Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 are out June 7th. There you
Fuck
go.
everything else. That is what I am doing launch day.
Oh, that is such a John thing to happen, isn't it, guys?
I can't believe that.
John couldn't react to that. Oh, you've mixed emotions, don't you?
I get Borderlands 4.
Yeah, you can react to that. Wow, Borderlands 4.
I hope one of the characters calls another character a fuck dick. That's my kind of humor.
Well, the movie was very good. You know, I think we can all say
the multimedia smash hit. And Civilization 7, okay.
They're 2K, isn't it? I put 2K down because I was like, they're kind of one of those game developers, like a Western developer that I wouldn't really pay attention to, but I know are big. I play Japanese games because, you know, I'm a cool dude.
Civ 7 launches on the same day.
Yeah, Brian doesn't play your Assassin's Creed.
John, can you show everyone your Stussy figure?
I don't know what figure you're talking
the
about.
Stussy figure there.
What's Stussy?
From One Piece.
I'm not familiar, I'm afraid.
I can't reach it. I don't want to mess up the equipment.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE.
Can you do like you gotta do like the Fred Durst thing where he has the Rei Ayanami figure, where he's like right up.
We can't wait to see you in the ring and on the court.
That's
wow, that got nothing. Those the football and wrestling games.
Oh. Is this like another Stranded Kids game for Game Boy, but like a follow-up?
Oh.
Well, sorry, I keep hitting the mic. Oh my God, gamers!
To be frozen.
No, this is them.
Oh shit! Because it's happened on mobile as well. Oh no!
Oh no!
This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is not our problem. I feel so bad for this developer.
Yeah, no, like they work so hard. This is their like. Just get this. So it says Nintendo moment.
And
Absolutely.
now our new Zelda game.
They're like, reset the button, Jimmy. Reset it.
Oh man.
Reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna check it on my phone. I want to see.
Expect some fan favorite.
We could try Nintendo Europe.
Still working on the
game. Let me check here. I'm signed up to Nintendo UK and Ireland. It's playing on Nintendo UK. Yeah, that one there. Yeah.
Okay, we're back.
Nintendo America, get it together.
And now I'm never going to look at what that boat game was, ever.
Yeah.
Federation Force!
The fuck is this shit? This looks like something a younger cousin would play.
Yeah. That Polygon Cousin Games video is so fucking good. Fair play to whoever did that.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red.
Oh.
We are delighted to bring
Here you go, Brian.
There we go. Just trying to get my PS5 copy of the game. Fleck it out the window. Buy it again.
Who's that?
That's your buddy from Chapter 1. You get his motorbike later on.
So he dies then.
I don't want to say, but yeah. This is Johnny Silverhand.
We just jumped like 200 viewers, I think, because we switched over. And
comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
No, like it's good.
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. I'm actually really shocked at doing the third-party stuff.
There's himself now, with the shaved armpits. Do you shave your armpits, John?
Sometimes.
You could tell me later. That's a secret for Brian.
Every day, people are like, "What do you think of the remake? What do you think of the remake? What do you think of the remake?" One, I talked about it on Let's Fight a Boss many years ago. Two, if you want my full thoughts on the remake, you just have to wait another 7 years for the game to come out, and then another 2 years for me to make a video on it.
I'm sure John likes it. Maybe.
Oh, that game rules. That game's so good.
Oh, yeah.
That would actually be a nice portable game. Oh! 2025?
Oh!
That's all it gets?
That's all they need.
Good night,
That's
universe.
mad. I can't wait to go back to the prediction sheet after this. I think some interesting stuff there. Sure.
That game looked kind of cool. Wild Hearts.
Witchbrook. Oh, look at them go. Little witches. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S. Puyo Puyo
Fucking
Tetris
awesome
is very
design.
good.
Rune Factory. I know people love those Rune Factory games. Oh, this looks really cool.
Yeah, it does. Because it's made by the Turtles in Time team, I think.
Oh, so that's what Star Wars Outlaws looks like.
Sure. Yeah, no, like they are doing
Nobunaga!
a very good job of showing what.
I hear
this
that
is.
Nobunaga is really going places.
Wow.
Fast fusion.
There you go. There's your Wipeout clone.
That actually looks kind of cool. Shit, this
Oh,
game
yeah.
looks so weird.
I can't wait to play that weird Pac-Man game.
The Persona Freaks or the Shin Megami Tensei
Yeah.
Freaks or etc. That looks so strange. Reanimal. Oh, that thing's still around.
Is that like
I have lost track on what is the actual Little Nightmares guys and what's not.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Ridge
Oh, cool.
Racer. Oh, man.
Oh,
Look at
he's
him.
not dead anymore.
Yeah. He busted out of the coffin. Oh, yeah, this Tamagotchi game. We have one friend who's very excited about that.
Who is it?
She knows who she is. We're not saying her name.
Fortnite! Fortnite!
Yeah,
Yep.
Fortnite. I am undefeated in Fortnite.
Me too, 100% win record.
Yeah. Never won, never lost.
I have never lost. Never lost a game of Fortnite.
Is this Liza? No, that's
Wait,
not.
no, I don't think that's true. I think I played it for a couple of streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like Liza Pete.
That's me, like... John? Are you awake?
Touch his finger, touch his finger.
My blood.
Oh, the longing.
Is that vampire game that got delayed 5 years ago?
No way.
Give you
Vampire Masquerade or some shit,
my
isn't it?
life.
No, this isn't Liza P. I just got excited. I'm just happy about Liza P in
Yeah,
general.
it doesn't look as pretty as Liza P.
And transport him.
Someone's saying Bloodborne 2.
No way, that's not Bloodborne 2.
Moonlight. To humanity's very dusk.
Don't stop saying Bloodborne, guys. Don't do that.
Wait,
No,
what is going on? No. No way. No way.
No, hang on. I recognize that weapon. No. No fucking way.
No fucking way.
Whoa! Oh, yeah, you gotta have that armor back. God, the fact that it's like turn of the 20th century.
And no one in chat believed us, Brian.
John, that looks like you, that person there. The little sailor hat. Oh, I love a good jump. Yeah, like, it's just it's a vampire game. John, that's your mom.
You love Eileen.
She's sound.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits.
Someone's saying Cyberborn.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Don't say blood like that. You're not supposed to say the B word.
I mean, it's it.
Oh, what the fuck? That's like Diego Brando's like stand ability in Part 7. Just dinosaurs. I'm loving that. Just like cool outfit. The little sailor boy hat
Please,
as well.
I have never been so desperate for a game to get to the title card
Yeah.
before.
Is it like
One alone.
If this isn't Bloodborne, it's not Bloodborne. That's insane. That's crazy. Why would they do that?
Dustbloods is yeah, okay.
No, don't get me wrong. Absolutely looks sick. 100% gonna play it.
Yeah, but look at that Sleepy Cat thing out next year. Okay.
Oh my god!
What? How much money did they pay to get that exclusive?
That's crazy.
It's just going to be like another Bloodborne situation where it's just on that console, or is it just like a timed exclusive?
I mean, look, I'll play the Vampire Dinosaur game.
That looked class.
But Jesus Christ, I really would have opened with a brand new game, brand new IP from FromSoft. I would not have done that.
I know, come on, they opened with Mario Kart.
No, I mean like for that section, like as in I wouldn't have let people believe that was Bloodborne.
Dusk Blood, or is it Dusk Blood or Blood Dusk? Yeah, it's a tiny bit cut off. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that works. Does it have like snapping? Oh.
Oh.
Kirby? That's a warp star. Is this like because of what happened?
Warp star.
Yeah.
This ain't your daddy's Kirby game. This is gonna be fucked.
Jeez, Kirby, be careful! You're gonna get hurt. This is like one of the best Nintendo Directs ever. Like this has been fucking sick.
It has been pretty good.
The fact that he's like smacking it on. Damn.
I want to tell.
Wait, is this Air Ride 2? Is this?
What? People are saying Melee. People saying Smash. Nope.
No, this is Air Ride. That's a track.
Racing game. Oh my god.
Because like this kind of predates Fortnite and PUBG because it has a battle royale mode called like City Mode or something, and it's the best fucking mode. Yeah! Holy shit! There you go. The sequel, Air Riders.
I'm very happy for everyone.
Oh, yeah. Is Sakurai? Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's the Project Sora logo. Project Sora is just like one person, and it's him. That counts as Sakurai. Said his name.
We'll see.
I was wondering when he was working, because he hasn't worked on a Kirby game in years. Like the last Kirby game he worked on was Air Ride 20 years ago. He's just been busy on other IP, like Smash Brothers obviously, and Kid Icarus. But that's fucking sweet.
This looks like Pikmin.
This looks like a Rare game.
It actually kind of does, yeah. And now that I see it, it looks less like Pikmin.
Yeah, no, like it's got the charm, but it looks Western. Are they Robo Diddies?
Is it? No way.
Is that DK's? Is that DK's?
They have been working on a game. They haven't said what it is.
He looks just like me for real.
Oh, they gave him the fucked up face, and he's got suspenders.
Okay. Is this like Donkey Kong's mine? God, look at that smile.
Yep.
Holy shit, an open world Donkey Kong game.
I mean, that's the character you do an open world game with. That makes sense.
Yeah, because he's got the... Oh, wow. It doesn't matter. He could just bash through shit.
That's really...
It's like, it's got the Minecraft aspect to it as well, but...
Or like the Tears of the Kingdom aspect. Where like
yeah. I wonder is Rare co-developing this? Because it looks like...
He smashed the stone off the thing and broke its skeleton.
Yeah. This is fucking sick. Wow, he's using it as his little vehicle. Oh, cool! That's neat.
This looks great. This looks really cool.
But it's kind of cool how they're kind of leading into the lore as well. Like it's so not Mario. Whoa, espresso. We haven't seen espresso in
it's been a minute.
like a couple decades now. God, that's such a cool design for GK. The way they have a bit of cell shading on the fur as well, so he has like that choppy texture on it.
He looks fantastic.
Oh,
that was a mean monkey. Oh, I want to be him.
Are there like members of the orangutan gang and stuff? Because I do.
Where's
like
Candy?
Whoa! that made me think about something. Bonanza.
Fuck,
God,
yeah,
that just
looks
writes
great.
itself.
Wow.
17th of July. Holy shit. We've got a fun summer. Oh my god.
Yeah. God damn.
That's like 3 games in a row there now
Yeah,
that
yeah.
have been fucking sick. I do hope he could put the hat back on him. I assume he doesn't do any talking, but that little icon does.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he's like a fucked up lemur.
Yeah.
How long has it's been going on for an hour?
Are we going to get a Mario game?
That's mad. I assume they'll have the prices on a banner at the end. So we're on the UK stream, so let's yeah, I'll probably just get it digitally because like that's kind of one of those games you're just going to need to have on your home screen.
I mean, that was a great direct.
No, come on, one more thing.
Come on, one more thing.
One more thing. Fuck
please,
you.
Please bring Mario in. Bring Mario in. Oh no.
It's nice seeing all the names there. Team Cherry, Toby Fox up there as well. Chucklefish. It's nice seeing the big names and the small names.
So no price.
I'll have a price for us very soon. I'm on a bunch of email lists for that was really good.
Okay, I mean that was a great direct. Like, yeah, I thought Mario Kart looked sick. Donkey Kong looked great. The FromSoft game looks so fucking cool.
Duskblood?
Duskblood?
Not Blood Dusk. I'm gonna be getting that wrong a whole bunch.
People are saying 400. Or no, I think they're just guessing.
Yeah, let me just check US GameStop. There's no GameStop in Ireland anymore. That shit left almost 2 years ago now. The first result.
Someone Regionus Panique, $300. No hope.
No.
No hope at all.
Nah, buddy.
But yeah, great direct. Really, really good.
That Delta Room bit was so fucking funny.
I have to go back and rewatch. I can't.
We're doing it back and watch it?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Just scrub back. It was about halfway in the video, maybe about 3/4 of the way in. Bit further.
Like that would have been my lose my shit moment.
Bit further. I'm just gonna take the headphones off because I'm a bit hot.
Go for it.
Yeah, it was after that. After the GameCube stuff. There it is.
There we go.
Yeah, because like it's got the fucking dog and everything. Do you know that's Toby Fox in the costume?
I would say it's a pretty high likelihood.
Yeah, like he just that's how he goes to work. And they're like, Toby, you okay? And he's like, yeah, fine. Rough. Oh. Yeah, I wonder whether you get like little costume changes for the new game.
That used to be a boss.
There's Spampton. There's Spampton here somewhere on his desk. I saw him. There's not. Do you know that Deltarune?
Okay, cool.
Is it's Undertale, but like spelled different.
I don't think that's right.
No, it is.
No, I don't think so.
I know words.
No.
What's chat saying?
Is that a dyslexic crack, Brian?
No. Ain't no dyslexic.
$470 on German Nintendo Store.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about just checking the main store of Nintendo. Yeah, so there's no Nintendo.ie, it's nintendo.co.uk, and then you have to press the Ireland button.
Okay, I mean, that was pretty good. Brian, let's say we go back and look at our predictions and see how they bared out.
Sure.
Okay, Brian, you predicted June 7th. I predicted June 14th. So I am closest.
You are closer.
So John, Brian, that's 1 for John and none for Brian.
You could just put, okay.
What is the retail price? And do we have a solid one?
Not yet. Let's get back to that one.
Is Super Mario game announced for Switch 2? We both said yes, we're both wrong.
Yeah.
Is the new IP announced for Switch 2?
Dustblood.
Yes. I said yes, so that's 2 for John, 0 for Brian. Will there be a gimmick accessory announced for Switch 2? Brian said no, John said yes. Pro controller and mouse and camera.
I would say the camera. The gimmick. The camera's a gimmick controller.
That's 3 for John, 0 for Brian. Is Nintendo Switch...
John, stop doing that weird tone in your voice.
Okay, apologies. I'm just trying to talk.
No, you sound like
is
an uppity...
Nintendo Switch online successor confirmed? Yes, we both right.
Yes.
Is previously exclusive Microsoft IP announced for Switch 2? We both said yes, we're both wrong. Who will be confirmed for Sega third party? You said Intelligent Systems, Sega, and 2K. You got Intelligent Systems. You got Sega.
I got 2K as well. They do Civilization.
And I said Ubisoft. I don't remember if there was an Ubisoft game.
Do Ubisoft do that Star Wars game?
I think they do. So we both got 2 out of that. So Brian, you're at 2. I'm at 5. Will Master of Sakurai make an appearance? Brian said yes. John said no, and he did not. His name was just mentioned.
That counts.
No, it doesn't.
They said
That
Masahiro
definitely
Sakurai.
Does not.
And they showed his company
16.
logo.
Will Hollow Knight appear? Will Hollow Knight Silksong appear? Brian said no, and John said yes, and it did appear. So 7, and so that's John at 7, and Brian at 2. And
give me 2.5.
We I can wait to run the numbers to see who wins here, Brian. But do you want to get the price of the Switch first?
No. Chat. Who do you think won?
Well, I got 7 points. You got 2 points. So
yeah, but sometimes the lower number is better.
EA Games were shown. Sorry, chat. So that's 8 points to me and 2 to Brian.
Yeah, but if you can add 8 and 2 together, you get 10. So we're both winners. If you think about it.
Oh
yeah.
no,
See, so look, Brian. They're saying Brian won again.
You fucking
Brian won for sure.
Traitorous little pricks.
Brian, golf rules. Brian won. So I think if you declare yourself a winner, you're gonna have a snarky chat. And you were saying to me,
I'm not declaring myself the winner. I won. I'm the winner
John,
because I won. I'm not declaring anything. I got more right.
John, I just think you should. The closest price were 10 points. Man, I love this chat. This chat's really cool, John.
No, but you're fucking ungrateful. Look, it's not. I'm not going to get into it. There's a lot of cool people who show up to my streams, and clearly none of them are here right now. So
I recognize some of these usernames.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's kind of cool seeing some of these people because, like, I recognize some of the names from like when we did Let's Fight a Boss on. Like I'd seen them written like the YouTube comments or on like on Instagram and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool to see them all live and going. And I hope you're living your best lives.
Yeah.
I'm living my life nice and peacefully. John lives in chaos, but that's the way you've always lived your life.
I can't help it.
But I'm glad you, dear viewer, dear listener, are around too.
Yeah.
And we all get to experience the Switch 2 together and John being wrong.
Yeah, whatever. So anyway, look, I want to thank Brian for coming on his first and last stream.
No, I think we should do this again.
I feel like that this...
Next time, do we play golf or do we do fentanyl? What's going to happen?
This clearly hasn't worked out. It clearly the chemistry wasn't there, and it's just not worth pursuing. So, chat, I just want to say again, say goodbye to Brian. Last time you're ever gonna fucking see him, and yeah, I hope you all have
chat
a week.
Chat, should I stream? Should now? I don't know if I could do like Twitch and YouTube. I could probably just do YouTube. Should I stream that? I don't know if I play games or would it just be like a weird old man in his office showing off his Game Boy cartridges.
Well, do you wanna give people your channel? Because let me tell you, this is the last fucking time you're appearing on this one.
At In Brian We Trust. No, wait, that's my email. At In Brian We Trust, but I'm Brian with a Y. So you have to make sure to go. Do you want to like, just like hang on there now?
I think.
Okay. I'm better at typing. Where's your fucking at symbol? There it is.
I'm better at typing. Where's the at symbol? Jesus.
There we go. Is that correct? No, it's not.
Ion Brian We Trust.
Chat's like, you did it fucking wrong. There we go. See it there? Like
in
just,
Brian We Trust. It's Brian, so it's In Brian With You Trust, Brian with a Y.
Check out a YouTube video I made 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll stream over the weekend or something. We miss you and your Game Boy. I was in Japan last year back in November and I bought some absolute bullshit.
Yeah, you should show people all your stupid bullshit for sure. You should do another office tour.
Yeah, because like I have an office now where I keep everything, and the coolest thing about my office is like I do work in there and I do have drawers with like files and stuff, but I'd say 90% of my office is just like my toys.
Yeah, it's a really cool office.
Because technically most of your office stuff is on your computer, so you wouldn't need the documents physically. Unless you, well, I do have my birth cert. Do you have your birth cert?
No.
John, I think you should show chat your birth cert.
I want to end this stream so fucking badly.
Why?
I don't want to be here anymore.
This is the best
because
part.
the combination of you and the chat, it's an irritant. I'm gonna be antsy for the rest of the day. Normally on
look how many
stream,
viewers you have. Shut up there for a sec. Look how many viewers. That's a big number.
Well, I don't mean to.
Is that for me or for you?
Well, it is a little higher than usual, but that's not important. It's just is what it is. Okay. Anyway, chat. We're going to be doing a regular stream Friday. Brian will not be there, and we'll be returning to the respect based format of my usual streams. I will not tolerate any insults, any talking down to me. And yeah, just so that's just a reminder.
Bad idea.
In Brian We Trust on YouTube, everybody.
And check out John's channel too.
That's true. I have a channel. It's called Versus Wolves.
Hey, I was chatting to Wooly recently. He's doing all right.
Oh yeah, you talking to Wooly?
Yeah, because I gave him a little Kirby thing.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, it was Kirby in a shopping bag, and he was like, "Hey man, thanks." And I was like, "Hey, you know what? You're a shopaholic. Next time you go on a shopping spree, think of Kirby, you think of me."
Well, that is very true. Brian, thank you so much for joining us here today. This was a super fun stream.
Oh, this was totally worth it. Great direct.
Okay. Guys, listen, stay well. I will see you the day after tomorrow. We're going to be playing Silent Hill Homecoming. Bye.
God.